Is anyone there yet? I guess not. That's fine. Well, in case you're there, and in case you don't have the YouTube account, I'm so grateful to see you again. I know, Julia, you probably don't have an account, but I'm assuming you're there. We'll start in 4 minutes. We don't really need anything again because I make my class for all levels. But if you have cushion, that might be good for pigeon pose. So have that pigeon nearby just in case. And we'll start in 3 minutes. So grab your water if you're already there. And I'm gonna take a sip also. Oh shoot. Oh, I didn't realize the comments are there. Yes, Kevin, Yui, and yes. I didn't realize I was in a different page. Yes, I can see my comments now. Thank you guys. It's so good to see you. I just wanted to mention, I know it's not a lot of people watching yet, so Megan, so sorry, but I'm wearing my tank top that my friend gave me, very generous of heart. Her brand is called Basic Goodness. I already put some information about her, so feel free to visit her Instagram, and I wanted to read about her brand line because we still have 2 minutes. So this brand Basic Goodness combines the quality of earth and man, basic goodness of heaven, basic goodness of man, and basic goodness of earth are all involved at once. Basic goodness includes generosity and bravery. There is also a notion that all things are round. It is like the mandala principle, in that every single thing is working together with all the other elements, which is why the whole thing hangs together so well. And we begin to feel that we are ourselves. The basic goodness exists in us. I love that part. And therefore we are not afraid of our world, and we're not depressed about our world, and we feel so good. I feel this message is so appropriate for today's situation. And the meditation that we're about to do, called Metta Meditation, it's basically loving kindness, and that's also my response to today's situation. So I hope you can take some benefits from this practice. But in order to do this meditation, you need to find comfortable seated pose. And because it might be a little over 5 minutes, more than 5 minutes, and if you don't feel like you can sit straight for such a long time, feel free to lie down on the mat. Hey Megan, you can lie down if you feel this is more comfortable. Just keep your spine nice and neutral. Otherwise, I'm gonna be sitting, and you make your choice also. It's also nice to sit on top of the cushion if you want to raise your hips. But otherwise, should we begin? All right. So find your comfortable seated pose. And today's meditation, as I said, it's called Metta Meditation, loving kindness. And unlike the other breathing meditation, just meditation. So a lot of meditations, our object of awareness is to the breathing. But for this one, we're just focusing on 4 phrases, and we just repeat the sentences in our head. 4 phrases are: may I be safe, may I be happy, may I be healthy, may I live with peace. And first, we'll offer these loving kindness to ourselves, because everything starts from ourselves first. So let's give that loving kindness to ourselves by repeating, may I be safe, may I be happy, may I be healthy, may I live with peace. Now, visualize the person that inspires you, or person that you're grateful for. Could be a pet that gives you joy right away. And let's offer them this loving kindness. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And may you live with peace. Now visualize a person whose heart, who could use these offerings. The person is in pain, and let's give them our loving kindness offerings. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with peace. Now, visualize a person who's neutral to you. So this person you don't really know that much, but you may see them at No Frills or Cleaners, some grocery stores. You know that they exist, but you don't really know about them, and you don't love them or you don't hate them. Just neutral person. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with peace. Now, visualize a person who gives you a lot of stress, causes you pain, can we offer them some loving kindness? If this is too difficult to focus, then just offer yourself loving kindness once again, because at this point you are suffering and you're the one who needs that loving kindness. So you choose your options. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And may you live with peace. Now our last one. To all the beings, people, animals, plants, all living forms, may you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with peace. 2 full breath cycles here. And whenever you're ready, softly open your eyes. Hi guys. And let's draw a big circle over your head and bring your palms together by your heart. So thumbs gently touching to your sternum, to your heart. We'll begin our practice today with one Om chant. So it's AUM, the vibration frequency that was there when the universe was created. So take an exhalation wherever you are. Inhale to Om. Feel the heart energies passing along to your hands, and let's come to tabletop. So if you are lying down, you can hug your shins and rock back and forth, coming to seated, and make yourself to tabletop. So your hands should be directly under your shoulders and your knees directly under your pelvis. Let's start with spine nice and neutral. And as you breathe in, lift your chin, lift your tail, chest forward, cow spine. And exhale, really pressing into your hands. Feel the space through your upper back, belly towards your spine, cat spine. And inhale, lift your tail, lift your chin, cow spine. Exhale, round your back, the cat spine. Do this a couple times on your own rhythm. Just following your breath. Massaging through spine, waking up. And when you're done, we'll come on top of our hands. So you can do this one hand at a time. And let's make a fist, open your palms, make a fist, open your palms. Just gently also waking up our wrists. Now let's switch sides. So I hope you guys are well in this crisis, and yeah, thanks for joining. It's still a small community, so it's pretty intimate. Anyways, tuck your toes under whenever you're ready. And make yourself back to downward facing dog by sending your belly button to your thighs first. And send your head up and back. Downward facing dog. And you might want to pedal your knees right and left, just because this is the first downward dog of the day. Make sure your fingers are nice and wide apart, and thumbs and index fingers especially heavy. Check back to see your peace fingers if they're facing forward. Right? And drop your head completely. Relax your shoulders even if you're upside down. Good. And you can bend your knees because I want you to focus on straightening your spine first. So bend your knees as much as you need to. Drop your head. Gaze between your thighs or even towards your navels. Good. And exhale over your knees. Coming to tabletop. Inhale, cow spine once again. Exhale, round your back and send your head back towards your heels. Coming to child's pose. Just to pass. Inhale, pull your palms towards your cow spine. Chin up. Tail up. And exhale, round your back. Coming to child's pose. One more like that. Inhale, cow spine, lift your chest and tail. Exhale, belly to spine, rounding your back. Now tuck your toes under, send your head up and back to downward facing dog. Beautiful. Now feet are hip distance apart. Let's lift our right leg up and back. And point your toes towards your ceiling. And we'll stay here just for 2 breath cycles or so. And can you press more into your right palm? Good. And using that gravity to open your legs wide. Now square your hips as you breathe out. Look forward between your hands. Use your belly and plant your foot between your hands as lightly as possible. And drop that back knee down. Coming to low lunge. And inhale, draw a big circle. Palms over your head. And let's grab our left wrist with your right hand. Inhale, reaching tall. And exhale, lean to your right. Pull your front heel towards you. If this is too much for your knees, you can double your mat or you can place cushions under your knee. Otherwise, we'll stay here one more full breath cycle. And you can pick up under your left arm. And feel the stretch through that frontal left thigh. Good. And breathing, coming back through center, release your hands. As you exhale, brush your arms away from you. And one more time, breathe in. And exhale, brush your arms. And now clasp your hands behind you. As you breathe in, slide that knuckles down the thigh and relax your shoulders here. Shoulders away from your ears, just chest forward. Feel the opening. Feel your heart chakras getting opened. Good. Release your hands. Inhale. And exhale, press that water down slowly with control. Plant your hands and lift your right arm up. So stacking your shoulder blades, collarbone wide across, coming to lunge twist. And you can stay here, or you can add this arm movement. A little bit of rainbow for Pride Month. Happy Pride. But make sure that it's moving from your shoulder blade. So that's the source of your movement. And every issue, every problems also have a source. It's not moving from elbow. You have to look at its source. So move from your shoulder blades. And next time when your arm is forward, plant your hand. And we'll drop that. We'll bring that right foot behind left wrist. And dropping that shin so that we can come to pigeon pose. Make sure your back leg is nice and relatively straight, parallel to the longer edge of your mat. And this is where you can use your cushion under your right hip if you like, so that you have some support. And tense your fingers outside of your mat. Inhale, chest forward. And exhale, bend your elbows, forward fold. Make a wave with your spine as you breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. So head is the last one to move always. Just one more time, breathe in. And breathe out. Now you can stay here, or you can bring your forearms on the floor, clasp your hands and rest your forehead on your hands and stay here and breathe into your right hip. So I started running this summer again and my hips are in pain, but kind of a good pain. So whenever you feel some sort of pains, we'll just go one breath by one breath. It's not about, oh my God, we have to sit here for 30 seconds, 2 minutes, but let's go by breath and send the breath to your hip. So just 2 more breath cycles or so, not long. And let's breathe some air, love in, and release any tensions. And your option is to stay in that pose or start bending your left knee just a couple times. Do it really slow. And next time your left knee is bent, maybe challenge yourself to hook that with your left elbow. So the top of your foot is pressing against that inner elbow. And you might want to be catching. So I'm facing, away from you guys, but you get the idea. And you don't have to do this if this is too advanced. Like you can just stay in this pigeon pose and just sit here in this pose. Be present by bringing your awareness to your breathing. So that's the anchor point for whatever options you choose. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, slowly plant your hands, fingers wide apart. Now first, let's tuck that back toes under, lift your knees. And belly engaged to lift your shin, rounding back slightly. Inhale, three-legged downward dog. Good. And breathe out and step between your hands as lightly as possible. Good. Now left foot will come behind your right, so it's cross-legged. Hands on your shin or tense your fingers to inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, hinging from hip joint. One more time like that. Inhale. Exhale. Now pressing into your feet, coming all the way up to standing, draw a big circle. Your legs are still crossed. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale, reaching tall. And let's lean to your right. Peekaboo under your left arm. Thrusting your feet really, really firmly. And feel the stretch through your psoas muscles. Good. Inhale, coming back. As you exhale, swan dive forward, hinging from hip joint. Plant your hands, tense your fingers. Or if you have blocks, this is a great place to have, but I know a lot of people don't have that. Now you can lift that left foot up and back behind you. Keep your hips nice and square. See if you can drop that left hip down a little. Look up, flat back. Inhale. Exhale, bend both knees, rounding your back. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Bend both knees. Inhale, and then maybe working towards on half split, just again using your gravity, right? So bringing your forehead towards your shin and just play with it. Like I'm still working on it. Some people go just like 180 degrees, but just nice to set. Shit, what happened? Did it stop, guys? Plant your hands. Coming to tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, rounding back. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. So same thing as before. So I'm just watching myself, probably what I did 5 minutes ago. So because of there is a delay, and I think it stopped for a while, so sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. I'm still very new. I'm really not really good at this, but thanks David for helping, technical, everything. But it's not his fault. Anyway, square your hips, looking forward, belly engaged, and step as lightly as possible. So low lunge here. Make your stability by pulling that front heel. Inhale, draw a big circle. And let's grab our right wrist. Lean to your right. Peekaboo under your right arm. Inhale, coming back through center. Release your hand and brush your arms away as you breathe out. We'll do this one more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Clasp your hands behind you as you slide that knuckles down the thigh. Open your heart. Release your hands. Raise your arms. And exhale, press that palms down. Slowly with control. And we'll walk that left foot towards right wrist so that we can come to pigeon on the other side. So let's adjust. Once again, your legs, right leg nice and relatively straight. And tense your fingers, hands outside of your mat. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Head is the last one to lift. Always breathe in. And breathe out. One more. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now is your option. You can come onto forearms, clasp your hands. Hopefully you remember which thumb is on top. It's always nice to switch it up. And switch up your habitual patterns this way. And you can stay here. Connecting to your breath, any thoughts coming back to your mind. You just watch them pass by. Don't involve with your thoughts. And stay here is an option, or if you would like some challenge, if you're curious what it's like for the other side, start bending your right knee just a couple times. And maybe start hooking that right elbow so that you can grab. And keep breathing wherever you are. Sending air to your hips. And let's release. Let's come out of the bed. Not come out of the bed. Come out of the pose. Let's tuck that right toes under. Lift your knee. Belly engaged. Lift your left shin. Three-legged downward dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Slowly with control. Step between your hands. Right foot will go behind your left. Cross-legged on the other side. Inhale, hands on your shin, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your feet really heavy, coming all the way up to standing. Breathe in. Grab your right wrist with your left. Reaching tall, inhale. Lean to your right, left. Inhale, coming back through center. Exhale, swan dive forward, hinging from hip joint. Tension your fingers. You can bend that left knee and lift that right foot up and back. It's like you're pushing that imaginary wall with your heel. And see if you can drop that right hip down slightly. Look up, belly engaged. Inhale here. Exhale, bend both knees, knee to your nose. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one, lift. And maybe working on half split. Just have fun with it. There's no right or wrong. And you can keep that front knee bent. If you feel like your hamstring's in pain, just back out a little. Good. And we'll step that right foot way far back in space. Take your time, draw a big circle coming to high lunge. Grab your right wrist with your left hand. Same as before, relax your shoulders and lean to your left. Inhale, come back through center, release your hands. Exhale, brush your arms away. Inhale. Exhale. Clasp your hands behind you, breathing. Lift up, shoulders away. And release your hands, arms over your head. Exhale, plant your hands slowly with control. And coming to high lunge, lunge twist. So stack your shoulder blades. And arch your arms if you like. Moving from your shoulder blades. Your last rainbow for the day. And plant your hands. Step back to plank. Lower your knees. Come to child's pose. Well done, guys. We'll come to seated pose. 40 minutes goes by so fast. If you have to go, you go. But I'm just gonna do one more pose for seated pose. See if you can flex your feet. Find that sitting bone nice and grounded. And grab your big toes. Hey Gozi, Aya-chan. And you can basically try to bring that chest forward, hinging from your hip joint. And see if you can keep that spine nice and relatively tall, neutral. Just try not to round your back. Good. Keep breathing. Paschimottanasana. But really, who cares about the name, right? Okay, now let's bring your right hand outside of your left foot. You can bend your knee, and I'm gonna look this way. And see if you can lift your left leg by keeping your hips nice and square. And if you like, as your left arm looking back. Keep breathing. For 2. And 1, release. Let's switch side. You can bend your knees if you need to. Let's arch your arms. Keep your sitting bone nice and heavy. For 2. And 1. Slowly release. And we'll make ourselves to Shavasana. But one last belly engagement. So arms forward, And take as much time as you can to lower your torso down towards the mat. Good. And you may want to do your final movement, happy baby pose is a good one. So either you can grab that big toes with first 3 fingers and just be happy baby. Or if you just like to shake your legs, that's also a good idea. Otherwise, if you are ready for final resting pose, it's a good idea to remove your hairband if you have one, and make yourself as symmetrical as possible, as this is where your body imprints today's practice, and this is how all the impressions made. So arms by your side, slightly away from your torso, palms facing up. So this way you keep your chest nice and open and feel the space between your eyebrows widen as soon as you close your eyes. Here you can let go of any controlled breathing. Softening the skin of your face. And each breath you take, feel that your body is sinking deeper and deeper and deeper. You can stay here as long as you like, as much as your body's asking. Just stay here. But otherwise, bring your awareness back to your breathing, into your body. And start rubbing your hands. Generate some heat and place your palms over your eyes. Open your eyes under your palms. Cross your arms and stroke your body with that heat you just created. And eventually hug your shins, sway side to side. And going on to one side, doesn't matter which side. taking your time. If you're ready, pressing into top of your palms and make yourself to seated. Take your time. Comfortable seated pose. Palms by your heart. Thumbs to your forehead. Namaste. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for sharing your energy, your virtual energy. I just wanted to tell you guys, I'm here every Sunday at noon, and sometimes I randomly send you like a reminder, text or message, but sometimes I just don't. So just please remember that I'm here Sunday at noon, and I hope to see you. And yeah, another reminder that you can find this tank top at Basic Goodness. I left more information about her on the comments already, and you can read more about her, find about her. She only uses organic cotton, and it's this like way of being ourselves is her motto. So support her. Thank you, Santi, for coming, and Peter. Thank you so much, everyone who joined. Namaste. Have a great, great day. Bye. あやちゃんありがとう。How do I end?